Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sideline. So, Greg, with the season winding down, a lot of what-ifs for the teams. What about players? Do they experience that as well?
You can't help but wonder what could have been if your team struggled, Kevin. Players are just like fans in that regard.
So, a look at the starters for the Wizards. They've got Jonas Valanciunas. Corey Kispert is out there with Malcolm Brogdon. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's Bagley in at the 4. Here's Brogdon. Chamberlain with the block. A drive by Barnes. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Gotta respect the take-charge attitude that Barnes is showing right now.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thank you, Kevin. I spoke with San Francisco's head coach for just a bit. One thing he pointed out in particular was Valanciunas' ability to control the glass. Coach said we block out some nights better against him than others, but we can't play soft against this guy. So they'll have to try and keep a body on him at all times. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Ellis, the pass to Chamberlain. Over Valanciunas. Chamberlain, no good.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Up top, Brogdon. Knocked away. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. You look at the Celtics. They've achieved some upward momentum, climbing to the 5th spot on the board.
Well, right now for the Warriors, they've taken this ride all the way down the stretch. Few people thought they could maintain this astonishing display of dominance.
Here's Chamberlain. A second chance effort, and that's 2 points on the layup.
But here's the problem. Now, no one's got the strength to move Wilt off his spot, and no one has the height to challenge the shot at its point of release.
Middleton dishes to Valanciunas. Pass to Kispert. Off target with his 3.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And that one's good, Barnes.
Harrison Barnes very comfortable in that catch and shoot.
GA, when it comes to the Wizards, they have a pretty spotty draft record over the past decade.
Kevin, it's tough to get things right in the draft. Plus, they have just had poor lottery luck, only selecting higher than 8th once in the last decade. But they have passed on some superstar-level talent.
George passes to Chamberlain, and we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Middleton. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Middleton kept working and working, did not quit on the play, and that forced the defense into a foul.
Washington shooting their first free throws of the game right now. No good on that one.
A solid passer and rebounder, but it's really scoring where Middleton shows up big. He can be just relentless on that end of the floor.
And he sinks the second. Warriors leading by 6. Ellis outside. Pass to George. 6 on the shot clock. Ellis outside. Rebounded by Valanciunas.
Pretty lax defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
Chamberlain with the block.
And the quickness off the floor, the insane reach. Wilt, one of the greatest shot blockers
you'll ever see.
Whoa,
That'll wake you up.
he is such a great athlete. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Middleton outside. Now here's Kispert. He's guarded by Ellis. George against Middleton. Three-pointer. Chamberlain with the rebound. Chamberlain got 6 rebounds now in the game. George with the ball. Now Valanciunas defending. Ellis outside. George with no one around. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. And so it's Middleton with it. He brings it up for the Wizards. 8-point game. Valanciunas passes to Bagley. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, when he's looking to score, Bagley becomes a lot more of a problem.
It's his first trip to the line.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as he'd like.
And the second free throw, good.
And the game Bagley has reminds me a little bit of Chris Bosh, a sweet lefty who plays with force and passion.
George looking around. Pass to Chamberlain. Back to George. Stolen by Middleton. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul.
Yeah, clearly struggling here with the foul. Still early. And just one more will put him over the limit.
Valanciunas, a seasoned veteran now that you basically can count on as a double-double guy. Even in limited minutes, he really does a great job of patrolling the paint.
Fires at the elbow. And it's San Francisco with the rebound. And with this group, the term record-setting might be an understatement when you look at their accomplishment on the road. Over 35 wins. It just doesn't even compute.
And they've somehow figured out pretty much every team in the NBA and how to beat them. So they are the team to watch as we get into the playoffs.
Ellis, that's good.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Outside, Bagley. Back to Brogdon. Here's the three. Good on the three-point shot. Brogdon's got 5.
A good shooter from behind the arc. Selective when he does it. Love how Brogdon lets that one fly.
Brogdon against Ball. Pass to Ellis. Now, here is Chamberlain. He's guarded closely. Over Valanciunas. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Now Brogdon. He's got 5. Over Ball. Second chance shot, and Valanciunas with the layup.
Well, big guys like Valanciunas have spent a lot of time in this league understanding where the ball is going to come off of that rim on a miss. He was in great position that time.
Back to George. Barnes kicks to George. Pass to Ellis. Down low. A shot. And Chamberlain gets it to go on the assist by Ellis. 10 points for him.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out. Give him some space. Let him get to work.
Middleton dishes to Valanciunas. To the paint. Here's Kispert. And the dunk by Kispert.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
Here's Kispert over Ellis. The shot's good from Kispert. And now it's only a 5-point Warrior lead.
Great effort and gets in a little razzle-dazzle at the end of that one.
Yeah, why not? Show a little creativity, get inside, move that ball around, just make sure you score.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And they have really leaned on his free throw shooting at times this season. He's been there for them, too, with 88% from the line.
Wizards making a switch here. Koulibaly's checked in.
Just doing the job on the backcourt.
And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Chamberlain got his 7th rebound here tonight. And when you watch Kispert, you know, Brent, you can see the aggression he plays with when he's going at the rim.
Yeah, sometimes Corey will surprise you because you know he's a spot-up shooter and you know he's elite at doing that, but he will attack, go in there and throw his body at guys to create some scoring opportunities.
And he knocks down the first one. San Francisco making a switch here. Caldwell Pope's checked in. Both good from the line that time. Brogdon with it. 5 points in the game. To the inside. Koulibaly, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
There are only a few players who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Here's Chamberlain. Rebounded by the Wizards. Valanciunas has got his 4th rebound in this one. Chamberlain brings the double team. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Pass to Koulibaly. Back to Kispert. Here's Brogdon. Puts up a 3. Rebounded by Wilt Chamberlain. Chamberlain got rebound number 8 now on the night.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
Fades and shoots. And off the glass. That one's good. Chamberlain got 12.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
There's Brogdon. He scores the basket. That's field goal number 3 for him.
A good job there. Brogdon doesn't need much room. Has it there from the mid-range and knocks it down.
Pass to Chamberlain. They double-team Chamberlain. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And Chamberlain with the stuff.
How about the body control and just the sheer athletic prowess of Chamberlain on that one?
And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Brogdon the pass to Kispert. Now Koulibaly. Here's Brogdon. Chamberlain with the block. They retain possession. Bangs home the trifecta. Warriors leading by 5. Caldwell Pope on the wing. Defended by Kispert. Here's Alvarado. No scoring in this one. 5 on the clock. San Francisco passing it around. He dents the rim with a 2-handed slam.
Now with KCP's improved scoring, defenders are taking note of him and leaving his teammates wide open.
So timeout called here. The first for Washington. Go to the 2K leaderboard and look at the NBA's best rebounding teams for this last month.
I mean, they've taken their rebounding to another level, getting physical and playing with a ton of energy.
Wizards trail by 7. Here's Brogdon, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Wilt Chamberlain picks one up. And Malcolm Brogdon, Brent has moved around a little bit in his career, but he's always found a way to contribute.
Well, I think coaches appreciate, Kevin, the way that Malcolm plays the game in terms of his efficiency. They can always use that ability out there. A guy who makes solid decisions with the ball and is a knockdown shooter with high percentages.
Wizards making a switch here. Middleton's checked in. Pass to Mobo. Here's Alvarado. He's guarded by Brogdon, and there's the call on Malcolm Brogdon. That's his first foul.
Substitution for the Wizards. Number 8.
1:41 left here in the opening quarter. Here's Chamberlain. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Chamberlain got 16.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
Pass to Middleton. Czar with it. Misses the three.
And they've come out with a take no prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
And it's Alvarado missing.
He gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
Stolen by Middleton. Pass to Carrington. Here's Koulibaly. Chamberlain with the rebound. Warriors leading by 7. And here's Caldwell Pope. Chamberlain down low. Thompson for 3. Sinks the triple.
Already they piled up 8 second chance points.
And so it's Middleton with it. He brings it up for the Washington Wizards. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Bay in the post. Pass to Song. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Already expanding his game. Sarr trying to get better at attacking quickly off the pass.
Thompson for 3. No good on the last second attempt there. The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Warriors lead by 7. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
I love the defensive concentration so far in this one. They're getting out on shooters and really doing a great job of disrupting the rhythm.
Yeah, I wonder if pace and playing fast is something that they're being encouraged to do, because right now they feel like the faster team.
They got Buddy Hield. Chamberlain is out there with Barnes. And it's LaRavia in a power forward. Here's Koulibaly, covered by Barnes. Just 5 to shoot. And Koulibaly gets it to go.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
So the Wizards 5 right now. Saddiq Bey is out there with Koulibaly. Then it's Czar. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's Carrington in at the 1 spot. Pass to Kolek. Chamberlain a screen. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Wizards ball.
A moment here now to see the numbers for Chris Middleton.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different scorer than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
Fade away. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Yeah, I have no idea why he went with the fadeaway there. The defense was nowhere near him, and he should have just kept it simple.
Yes, that goes in. And the Warriors lead by 7.
Now, lead passes like that are so hard to defend. He never had to break his stride, so full speed, 2 points.
To the middle. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And it's the Warriors on the break. And it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
And one of the most prolific scorers you'll find. Wilt keeps finding ways to raise the bar, as evidenced by his output here tonight.
Middleton against Hield. Middleton can't get it to go.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Here's Kolek. LaRavia passes to Chamberlain. And here's Barnes for 3. Out of bounds, Washington takes possession.
Looking now at the numbers for Middleton. He's definitely been getting it done since the All-Star break. Putting up about 18 points per, 4 assists and 4 rebounds. And you look at the numbers he's been putting up, fantastic scoring production from him.
Yeah, hard to ask for anything more at this point. He's really stepped up, and he's really delivered.
Pass to Bay. From 16 feet away, he cans it. Bay's got his first basket of the night. Brett, one thing we've seen these days, three-point variance. Can you explain it?
Well, Kevin, who's hot and who's not? That's basically what it comes down to. Look, coaches are going to have strategies against teams. A lot of teams are taking a lot more threes, but on a night where they are knocking down shots that you're willing to live with, it's when you just tip the cap, take the loss, and move on.
Wizards trail by 7. Koulibaly with it. Guarded now by Barnes. Pass to Carrington. Middleton outside. Lets a floater go. The Warriors pull it in. Chamberlain got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. And here's the schedule for San Francisco, what it looks like. On Saturday, they'll take on Kevin Love and the Miami Heat. And then on Monday, they'll head home to take on the Charlotte Hornets.
You know, some might look ahead at the schedule and start marking off how many wins they'll wind up with, but I think that's a trap. You can't take any nights off in the NBA, and you've got to stay in the moment.
Free throw drops for Hield.
And Hield is a player who you love to see take trips to the free throw line, as consistent as he is there.
The Warriors making a switch here. George is checked in.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Kispert finds Middleton. Valanciunas with a screen on Hield. Middleton can't get it to go.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Hield with the bucket.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Pass to Koulibaly. Here's Sarr. Paul George grabs the miss.
Yeah, they show effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive. Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Yep, that one goes.
Well, he's 1 for 5 in the quarter, and his body language is saying a lot about where his confidence is. Rattled just a little bit. Maybe the next open look will start him up.
Pass to Chamberlain. Oh, he jams it right over Alex Sarr.
And that's just too easy. The size, strength, length. No way to stop Chamberlain once he gets the ball in that close.
Here's Kispert. Now Sarr. And here is Kispert. He has 7. Up top, Valanciunas, guarded by Chamberlain. No good from Valanciunas. And San Francisco with possession. They're on a 12-4 run right now. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, when you look at the draft, it seems talent evaluators have a type. LeBron James says our league is always hungry for potential. That's the whole focus of the lottery. It makes sense that those guys who are taken 16 through 30 are on. Real contending teams and making impacts. course, Kevin, everybody wants to draft the next LeBron. Good luck with that.
Or work with the next David Aldridge, a Hall of Famer. David, thank you. Adams, he's checked in for Chamberlain. So for the Wizards, Marvin Bagley's checked in for Song. And Malcolm Brogdon subbed in for Koulibaly. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Valanciunas against Adams. Pass to Middleton. Shoots the three. It's hauled in by Adams.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Between rebounding, interior scoring, and he shoots the three. Brent, there's a lot to like about Jonas Valanciunas.
Yeah, Valanciunas has done a really good job of growing his game, Kevin, in today's game. I mean, the modern NBA have shooting bigs. JB has stepped out and proves that he can hit shots from the top of the key, but it's still that grinding, tough, physical play that you want on a nightly basis, and he gives it to you.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. Let's take a look at the 2K leaderboard to see the teams that have been the biggest three-point threat since the All-Star break. The Wizards 5th.
Just an impressive display of shooting, really, from both clubs since the midway mark. And I mean, these are teams that are absolutely on fire from beyond.
Pass to Mobo. San Francisco passing it around. Deep two from Ball. Rebound by the Wizards. Valanciunas has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Inside, here's Kispert, and Ellis with the block. Here's Mobo, defended by Bagley. Mobo can't hit. And here's Middleton bringing it up now for the Washington Wizards. Trailing by 13. Lets it go from deep, and the 3 ball is good. Middleton's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, he's accurate from behind the arc, and there's a reason why Chris Middleton takes a good amount of three-pointers.
Pass to George. Ellis wide open. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Ellis has got his second bucket tonight.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
They get it again. Outside for George. Outside, Ball. Takes it inside. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
He's got such a great handle and then can get up to speed quickly. Lonzo Ball with a nice drive.
For San Francisco, they've been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8.
Only shooting 71 really on the season, so there is plenty of room for improvement.
Koulibaly, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. Okay, time for an injury report.
Well, guys, I was able to catch up with the Warriors' head athletic trainer. And this is an unfortunate injury and potentially devastating for them. If he were to miss time right now, it would really hurt this team, especially during the latter stages of the season.
So Chamberlain is hurt for the next 4 to 6 weeks, but he's available to play. Let's take a look at how his performance is being impacted. Well, yikes. All of his offensive skills have been nerfed. What about his athletic ability? His rebounding is still there. He doesn't have his speed, his agility's off, which goes into rebounding. Has his strength still. Vertical's gone. Yeah, there's no advantage in playing him. Might as well rest him. So yeah.
Kevin?
All right, David, thanks. Well, guys, certainly not the news his fans were hoping for.
Yeah, not at all. I mean, it sounds like he's got a long road ahead of him in terms of his recovery.
Yeah, and this makes it particularly rough for this team. Other teammates now are going to have to step up, and it seems like it's going to be an extended period of time, so not easy to do.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. Short. And the Warriors miss again. Wizards trail by 11. Pass to Bagley. Valanciunas inside. Adams defending.
Never shy about getting physical. Valanciunas still gets the shot in the air.
He's 0-1 from the line, missing on his first trip. First one falls for him.
Jonas Valanciunas taking 2 shots.
Valanciunas hits them both. San Francisco leading by 9. Now here's Ball. He averages about 5 points a game. George finds Ball. San Francisco needs to get a shot off here. And it's George missing. Wizards trail by 9. Now Kispert. He's got 7. Pass to Valanciunas. A fader. Warriors with the rebound. Coming into this having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
And you gotta love a team that can maintain its composure on the road. Take good shots and knock them down with confidence.
Well, awesome to see in that last game how the motion in their offense didn't stop because they were in some hostile territory.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
And it goes down 2 points.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
Ball, the pass to Adams. Outside, George. Here's Ball. Banked in off the glass.
Well, again, big guards. That helps out. And Ball using that to his advantage on the inside.
Pass to Valanciunas. Kispert with it. He's guarded by Ellis. The Wizards have shot 67% from the line, going 6 of 9.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
And the Warriors with some changes. Laravia's checked in, and it's Klay Thompson in for Paul George. And the Wizards making a change here as well. Bays checked in for Koulibaly, and the shot goes in. Ball's got 5 now.
Always been impressed with Lonzo Ball getting up to speed in just a couple of long strides, and that helps him get through contact.
Brogdon kicks to Bagley, and that one good.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Back to Ball. And stolen by Bay. Stolen. Here's Adams. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got 11 rebounds in the game. Brogdon against Ball. Brogdon the pass to Kispert. Clock at 6. To the middle. Here's Valanciunas. Happy to see that one go in for his second make in 5 attempts.
And punishing inside Valanciunas, getting room to do damage.
Pass to Laravia. Outside, Ball. Shoots over Brogdon, and the last shot before the buzzer is off. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. The Warriors on top. They're up by 5. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Welcome in for halftime. And what's on tap, you ask?
The pace of this game is suiting them well, and it makes sense. After all, they're the ones setting it up.
Yes. All right, guys, here's a look at how the power rankings look at this late point of the season.
Take a look at San Francisco. They're in that #1 spot for a reason, playing well as a team, making it.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Nice game. Great performance by Wilt Chamberlain.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
Yeah, guys like him love to stuff the stat sheet. He's doing it here.
Wizards trail by 5. We've got George. All out there with Caldwell Pope. And then there's Steven Adams. And it's LaRavia in at the power forward position. That one goes in. Valanciunas has got 8 points.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And for Washington, Chris Middleton is out there with Bagley. Then there's Malcolm Brogdon. Then it's Corey Kispert. And it's Valanciunas in at the 5.
Well, height and length at that position for Paul George, that's problematic for a defender, and he used his size to draw the foul that time.
For San Francisco, they've made their free throws at a pretty good clip. They've hit 8 of 10. And George drops them both. Wizards shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. All out there with Caldwell Pope. Then it's Paul George. And then there's Steven Adams. And it's LaRavia in at the 4 spot. The shot by Brogdon wide open. Gets the three-pointer to fall. He's got 14.
Well, everything in sync right now for Brogdon. Nice pace, good timing, good release.
And for the Wizards, Jonas Valanciunas is out there with Bagley. Then it's Corey Kispert. Then there's Malcolm Brogdon. And it's Middleton in at the small forward. Brogdon with it. Now guarded by Ball. Pass to Middleton. For the tie. Outside for Bagley. A miss that time. Would have put him up. The Warriors shooting reasonably well, 45%. Ball with the bucket.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Middleton outside. Down low. Stolen by Ball. And now the fast break. George with the ball. Yep, that one goes in there. Now it's a 6-point San Francisco lead.
Nice execution, especially in close. Caldwell Pope showing he's more than just a player that likes it on the perimeter.
Brogdon finds Middleton. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Bagley. For 3, Brogdon. And it's San Francisco with the rebound. Adams has got 4 rebounds in this game. Caldwell Pope passes to George. And here is Ball. He's guarded by Brogdon. Back to George. San Francisco passing it around. Here's Caldwell Pope. And the basket is good.
Okay, good game plan. Start the second half. 3 of 4 so far from the field.
Wizards trail by 8. Outside, Bagley. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Kispert, the pass to Brogdon. Back to Kispert. Takes a 3. And another miss by Washington.
And they have built their advantage on the scoreboard here by doing all the little things.
Brogdon against Ball. Caldwell Pope on the wing. Pass to LaRavia. It's George on the wing, defended by Middleton.
And he has not made one shot in this one. Has to be on his mind every time he's pulling up.
Now here's Valanciunas. Kispert with it to stop the drought. And it's LaRavia with the rebound. LaRavia's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Kispert. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got his 5th rebound in this one. Ball, the pass to LaRavia. Great D that time from Bagley. Wizards trail by 8. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Launches it. It's good from long range. Bagley's got 6.
How about that, Bagley stretching the floor out a little bit, and this is going to make the offense really tough to guard.
Timeout.
And San Francisco calls time here. Barnes is checked in for San Francisco. Here now, the 2K leaderboard, showing us the best passing teams in the NBA over the course of the last month.
And what stands out during this recent stretch is just how well they passed the basketball. I mean, this is a club that has become really unselfish.
Here's George. Rebound, Washington. Bagley's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Middleton. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on George.
Speed burst that time from Middleton, a relentless penetrator, and not afraid to take the punishment.
Klay Thompson, he's checked in for the Warriors. Jose Alvarado comes in for ball. Middleton hits them both. And the Warriors with possession here. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. When this game is done, they'll be off to Miami to take on the Heat. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. Caldwell Pope dishes to Adams. Back to Caldwell Pope.
And a moment to see numbers for Valanciunas. And he's among the top 20 free throw shooters in the league. Doesn't waste many opportunities at the line.
And as you were saying, one of the better rebounders in the league. He just has that tireless work ethic that also motivates the rest of his teammates.
Known as a 3-and-D guy, the leadership Caldwell Pope provides is so important for this squad.
Kispert, the pass to Valanciunas, makes it off the glass. Valanciunas has got 4 this quarter.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Alvarado finds Caldwell Pope. Back to Alvarado. At the top of the key, Thompson. Over Middleton. Nails the 16-footer. Thompson's got his second basket of the night.
And that's what makes Klay an all-time great as far as shooting the basketball. Just step inside the three-point line, and they'll still hurt you.
That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down to just 2 points in the bucket from Brogdon. Alvarado with it. Nothing on the board. Thompson up top. Barnes screen on Middleton. Barnes outside. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. And the Warriors lead by 5.
The defense better recognize that Harrison Barnes more than capable from there.
Washington calls timeout. Barnes checked in for Washington. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Klay Thompson.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
Now, here's Kispert. He's defended by Alvarado. Kispert kicks to Valanciunas. Here's Brogdon, and another field goal in this total. Make it 7 for 14, shooting 50%.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Now Alvarado atop the key. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Here's Thompson. Rebounded by the Wizards. Kispert with it. Now guarded by Caldwell Pope. Brogdon right side. Kispert setting the pick for Brogdon. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from Kispert.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Thompson outside. And it's Barnes at the elbow. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Here's Alvarado. He's guarded by Brogdon. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
And he takes the fantastic lead pass up. Strong for the slam.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
Well, there's an ebb and a flow. They had a hard time earlier, but now, flow.
And Caldwell Pope gets the basket. Caldwell Pope's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Kept moving, never took his eye off the hoop. Caldwell Pope with a grinder of a bucket.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for San Francisco.
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
That free throw, no good.
And he's the glue that holds this team together. Brogdon's calm demeanor and lead-by-example approach is so valuable to this squad.
Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for San Francisco. Ellis comes in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And then for Washington, Bayes checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Koulibaly in for Chris Middleton. Alvarado passes to Thompson. 5 to shoot. Baseline try. And that one comes up a bit short. Washington has gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Hey guys, the Wizards' #2 overall pick, Alex Sarr, wanted to be in Washington, D.C., and his defense gets him on the court right away. Not to mention, the Wizards are in a rebuild, and if his offense comes along, he could be a foundational piece for this franchise. Everyone's excited to see the development of Alex Sarr.
You're right, a big piece. Okay, Shams, we appreciate the reporting. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And what a season he's had at the foul line thus far. 86% from the line.
Well, Thompson is known for that shooting ability, but deserves more recognition for his defense. He's got the size, the lateral quickness, and most importantly, the desire defensively.
Now catching the lead pass at full speed, terrific anticipation, and the delivery on time, on target.
Barnes sets a screen for Thompson. Rebound by the Wizards. Next game, they'll take on the Pacers in Indianapolis at Gainbridge Fieldhouse. That'll be the last game of their very short 3-game road tour. To the paint. And Sarr throws it down.
How about Sarr? Just ridiculous athleticism for a 7-footer.
Here's Alvarado. Still scoreless. Barnes left side. Back to Alvarado. Pass to Thompson. On the wing, Barnes. And he makes that one. 10 points for Barnes. And so it's Brogdon who brings up the ball for the Wizards. It's a 1-point game. 1:31 left here in the third quarter. Now Koulibaly. He's got 10. It doesn't go for him.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
Thompson finds Alvarado. 1:03 left in the third quarter of the game. Barnes passes to Alvarado. The rebound by Brogdon. Washington's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Hits the jumper in space. Brogdon's got the lead up to 2 now for Washington.
That gives him his second 3 of the half with 3 total for the game.
Thompson in the corner. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by the Wizards.
Well, if he wants to make the defense work, he's got to start knocking down the threes. Only one so far in this game for him, and none since halftime.
Here's Carrington. He's guarded by Ellis. Pass to Coulibaly. Here's Carrington. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. And stolen by Bay. Here's Brogdon. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. And it's a 4-point Wizards lead.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
And so it's Malcolm Brogdon making highlights for the Wizards. He's been a major threat from three-point range. Got 2 of them to fall in that quarter. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Dan, he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Doesn't happen with every point guard in the league as far as setting your teammates up. Lots more scores now, but right there creating the scoring opportunity for his teammate.
We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Ellis is out there with ball. Then it's Paul George. Then there's Buddy Hield. And it's Kleba in at the center. And that one, good.
I love how active Paul George is right now. He's sharing the ball. He's involving his teammates and stepping into this nice, comfortable leadership role here tonight.
Bay with a screen on Ellis. Here's Middleton. Bay wide open, and he fires. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. And the Wizards lead by 5.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
The Wizards shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. Pass to Song. Now Coulibaly. Middleton for 3. Ball with the rebound.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Ellis finds George. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Paul George right now 1 step ahead of his defender, using the old pump fake.
And look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Washington.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
And there's another thing going on right now for them that has to get their confidence up, and that's the 3 ball. I mean, it's been falling for them, and they're locked in, and that outside shot going, it's a big difference maker.
Middleton against Ellis. And here is Ball. 6 to shoot. Back to Hield to tie it up. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Wizards leading by 3. And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter now. Ball with it. Now defended by Sarn. Kleba, no good. Here's Carrington. He's covered by Ball. And Sarr throws it down.
That's just too much Alex Sarr there. All at about 7 feet. He is a lot to handle.
Chamberlain's checked in for Maxi Kleba. And a switcher also for Washington. Kispert's checked in. Free throw good. Sarr. And while the offense is developing, Alex Sarr is already a huge presence at the defensive end.
Yeah, along with being a great rim protector, he's a 7-footer who can really slide his feet on the perimeter. He can switch on the guards and make them work for their opportunities.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
And forceful there from Bay, attacking the iron.
Now, here's ball. Pass to Chamberlain. Shot by Hield, nobody around. The basket good off the assist from Chamberlain. Chamberlain got his 3rd assist on the night. Timeout, Wizards. The latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, during the break, I listened in to what the head coach of the Wizards was getting across in the huddle. And he was real calm during the timeout. He was smiling when he told the team, we're up. Game plan is working. Go out there and have fun. It's always fun when you're up late, guys.
Thank you, David. Alvarado with it. Ellis outside. Fires from deep. Knocks down the 3-ball. And now just a 2-point Washington lead.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Got to fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Bay trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. San Francisco has gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Pass to Chamberlain. Thompson in the corner. The basket good off the assist from Chamberlain. Chamberlain got 4 assists in the game.
Anywhere on the arc, Thompson is a threat. You have to do all you can to run him off that line.
Here's Kispert. Here's Bay. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
You know what? The switch has flipped, and he's in that proverbial zone right now, knocking down 3 of 4 here in the 4th.
It's Ellis on the wing. Offensive rebound. Chamberlain kicks to Thompson. Chamberlain down low. And it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
And I'll tell you, the combination of agility, wingspan, and stamina, very difficult to keep Wilt from scoring off those misses.
Middleton the pass to Bay. And here is Kispert. Pass to Middleton. Washington needs to get a shot off here. Klay Thompson grabs the miss. And San Francisco with possession. They're on an 11-3 run. Koulibaly with it. It's up against Thompson. Middleton outside. And the 3 off target.
And not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots. Not the wild one he took there.
Pass to Ellis. Now Alvarado. Now Chamberlain. Over Sarr. And San Francisco tacks on 2 more.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both. But when it gets close, he's getting the ball. And he was sitting back a little bit there in the first half, but feels like showtime now, and he's ready to put some major points up on the board.
Pass to Chamberlain. Over Sarr. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Wizards have gone 5 of 11 from the field in the 4th quarter.
Look how hard Middleton takes this one right into the paint, getting way too physical for the D to deal with.
Taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And the Warriors with some changes. Paul George, he's checked in for Klay Thompson. Caldwell Pope comes in for Ellis. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Jose Alvarado. And then for Washington, Valanciunas, he's checked in for Sarr. Marvin Bagley comes in for Sadiq Bey. And Brogdon subbed in for Coulibaly. Here's Chamberlain, and the rejection by Valanciunas.
Great anticipation as Valanciunas got to that ball and just swatted it away.
Here's Bagley, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron. San Francisco trails by 4. Outside, Ball. Caldwell Pope on the wing. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Caldwell Pope's got 10 points in just the second half. Wizards have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth, and even 50%. Kispert setting the pick for Brogdon. To the wing on the left, and a wide open look for Valanciunas. Drills it from outside. And the Wizards lead by 4.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Ball, the pass to George. Now Chamberlain, guarded by Valanciunas. Caldwell Pope kicks to Ball. Chamberlain down low. Valanciunas is there, and that one drops for him. Chamberlain got 28.
Well, that basket must be widening out right now, and he's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
The Wizards working the ball around now, and it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
And Valanciunas just needs a little bit of airspace. He's so big, easy for him to get to the rim.
Pass to Mobo. And here is Ball. Caldwell Pope passes to Chamberlain. Lays it up and banks it in. Chamberlain got 30 points.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Bounce pass from Valanciunas. Pass to Middleton. Here's Bagley. Brogdon outside. Puts one up from 19. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Brogdon's got 17 points here in the second half. Now here's Ball. Caldwell Pope outside. It's good. The assist that time from Ball.
So reliable with the ball in his hands. Caldwell Pope wanted that shot, and he got it.
Now here's Kispert. He's guarded closely. For 3, Middleton. A rebound by Wilt Chamberlain. Chamberlain got his 18th rebound here tonight. All over the place.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Ball with it. Caldwell Pope outside to take the lead. Offensive rebound. Chamberlain kicks to Caldwell Pope. Chamberlain down low. Guarded by Valanciunas. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, easy call.
Second team foul. San Francisco. Wilt. 2 shots.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that ties the game up.
He's shaking his head moment there. Had a chance to put them out in front, but at least they're tied up.
Middleton against George. And Middleton kicks to Kispert. And it's off from three-point range. The Warriors shooting in the fourth quarter has been efficient at 56%. And Caldwell Pope gets the basket.
Well, if there were questions about Caldwell Pope coming into this game, he's answered all of them. He's been sensational.
Here's Middleton. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
We've got 1:08 left here in the fourth quarter. And there's Valanciunas on the assist by Middleton. Valanciunas has got 12 points in just the second half. Here's George, right wing. Pulls in another board.
Rebound after rebound after rebound.
Oh, GA, he is crashing the glass with energy. I love it.
That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Timeout, Wizards. And the Warriors making a change here. Barnes has checked in. There's 45 seconds left in the game. Brogdon. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Wilt Chamberlain picks one up.
No problem getting a little bit physical. Brogdon's got a good, solid base build there and drew the contact.
He knocks down the clutch free throw. And the Warriors with some changes. Ellis is checked in for Caldwell Pope. And it's Jose Alvarado in for Lonzo Ball.
Tremendous job at the line as usual. You can always bank on him in those situations.
Now Alvarado.
That's a tough rebound if you don't have the length that he does, so the size paying off.
I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
Barnes against Middleton. Again with the block.
And swatting shots away with ferocity.
GA, he is not messing around in this one.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Timeout, Wizards. So I'm looking at the clock, and guys, the situation. What do you think we're going to see next?
And this is it, guys. Down one. They've got just enough time to work it around for a good shot, and it better be a good shot because it's the only shot they have.
Brogdon the pass to Middleton. Oh, that shot had a chance, but no good. And so it's San Francisco winning this one. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Paul. How does a win like this keep you guys going forward?
It gives us confidence. It's always good to get a win, but it definitely gives us confidence and keep us wanting to work even harder because this one almost slipped away from us.
Yeah, great effort tonight by the team and by you, Paul. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And now, our player of the game.
Heroic performance by by Wilt Chamberlain coming off the bench to save his teammates. Setting hard screens, getting shooters open in the fourth quarter. I think most of our three-pointers really didn't do too well from the three until Wilt came in. Wilt came in and set some hard screens, and then you can see the three-pointers started dropping. Guys started getting open. Because remember, this team is built around Wilt's talents. When he's not in there, the plays don't necessarily work as well because they're geared to be around him. So, but with Wilt being hurt, he still scored 33 points, had 21 rebounds, 5 assists, 7 blocks, including a game-saving block that led to a breakout for Mogbo to get a game-winning dunk. But in the long view, he's going to be hurt for the next 4 to 6 weeks, and look what his impact on his skill sets. So I think we can still play him, but we'll play him in spurts when we need him. Because again, this team is built around him. The entire playbook is built around Wilt Chamberlain. So if he's not in there, the plays aren't necessarily going to work as well. Yeah. So there's your story. Let's take a look at that game. Let's see if we can see that game-winning dunk by Mogbo here on that leak out off of that block by Chamberlain. There it is, right there. That's what won the game right there. But yeah, Team Chamberlain sucking it up tonight, but not without its casualties. Wilt Chamberlain will be hurt and out. He won't be out. He's playable for the next 4 to 6 weeks. Wilt will be playing hurt, and as you can tell and see what the season has done to him. This is why when you go through the season, like, it makes you more susceptible to injuries. And more may be coming, so we'll probably pull back his minutes. I think Wilt's averaging 40-something minutes a night. We'll probably pull it back to about maybe 28. Just use him in spurts, because that way he can at least. The importance of Chamberlain right now is just to set screens, rebound, and get guys open shots. As you saw in the fourth quarter when he came in, the offense started coming alive, started getting open shots. We started getting better screens, we were getting set. The rebounding picked up, so that's what we'll use him for going forward. We won't make him the focal point of the offense anymore, at least until he heals back up. Gonna be kind of hard though coming on the season. Look at some of these games coming up at the end of the season. I mean, we got some tough games coming up. Maybe we got Ian Badagio. We'll leave it as it is. Gotta deal with Bam. That's gonna be problematic. And then after that, you gotta deal with. I believe Williams is back. Is he not? Is he back for their team? Yep, Mark Williams is back. They gotta deal with this tough guy. He's a beast inside. Then you gotta deal with DeAndre Ayton. Then of course Wembanyama coming up. Then you got Gobert. It doesn't get. Then you gotta deal with Miles Turner coming up. And then of course Embiid. Then you got Zach Edey and Jaren Jackson. And then of course you finish up with Holmgren and the great Nikola Jokic. So, sheesh. It's a lot of good bigs. And Chamberlain right now is not equipped to deal with it. So, it's going to be interesting as this season goes on. But having said that, they're still 65-5, 43 games in a row. By hook or by crook, they're getting it done. By hook or by crook, man. But I suspect that Chamberlain's numbers are about to drop because he's averaging 41 minutes a night. That's going to come down. He's averaging 50 points and 35 rebounds on the season. 7.5 blocks. 6.6. 66% from the field shooting. And again, before, as I always point out, in the paint, he averages 78% in the paint. So when he's underneath the basket area, basically 80% of the time he scores. So, in addition to the fact that he also only gives up 45%, as you just saw, he basically shut down the entire Washington offense in this game. Remember when Chamberlain went out, they were getting dunks and layups. He came back in, all that went away. Even with his injuries, he still has that length. At 7'1", that wingspan, he can still block shots, even though he doesn't have his vertical leap anymore. But with that being said, guys, I'm going to bring this stream to an end. I hope you enjoyed the content. Please give it a like and subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell. And I will see you for the next game coming up. Might be the Kobe series, might be this series, or it might be another one of my NBA Classics games. I don't know. Whatever I feel like doing. But I will see you for that when it goes live. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.